Welcome to this beautiful now. This one moment in time is all there is. The exact right point to perceive reality through these eyes. I see totality, the beauty of each flower petal, each leaf, each rock, and stinging nettle. I see perfection in all creation and do a lap in celebration. Welcome to this miraculous now, where all of your dreams and desires exist, fully fulfilled in this moment, in this moment, in this moment, in this moment. You are here. Feel in your body with each breath. Your spirit synced to the spiraling structure of the infinite source. I breathe as I am. Welcome to this magnificent now, this singular point in time to which I bear witness. The wind on my skin warm, the rustling of trees and crickets is a special symphony just for me because I am here. That was piece one of the book. So when you get your copies, you'll see it. This one is called Everything is Poetry. If I put pen to paper, a poem will come out. For everything is poetry, of this I have no doubt. The spiraling infinities of interlocking sounds compose harmonic symphonies as resonance abounds. I am the creatrix of symphonies in space. I know what the game is, 'cause I made this place. I swirl within the jubilee of butterflies and grace. I explode into sparkles when joy I taste. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. This next piece is one of my favorites that I've ever written because it took a lot of effort. It took me a few days to make this one because it's called Semordnilap palindromes, and the words in it reflect each other. And I'm going to copy and paste the text actually in the chat for this one because reading it is a whole other experience. Because again, so Semordnilap palindromes are words that reflect each other. They mirror each other. And it's where the title Emit, time, now, woN came from. Because when I noticed, I was like, now and woN reflect each other, and emit and time are backwards. Then I was like, what is that called? And can I write a whole piece with as many as I can? And the answer is yes. And apparently it's more characters than Zoom will allow in one message. So it's going to come in two messages, guys. But here it is if you want to look at the text. I emit time and I evolve love. I receive joy and I have now won. Semordnilap palindromes placed here enough fun. Edit the tide, fo off and no on. Rap spar per rep, ooze shoe, not a ton. Recap the pacer. What you saw was. As I spit tips, my pals slapped and not stunned. Deliver reviled rhymes, devil lived unts. Reward the drawer, that dual laud bunts, revel the lever that moved the earth once, Archimedes, comedian, crane stunts as fronts, repaid from the diaper, that sticky gum mug, regal over lager, I see your gums smug. Words are my mad dam, so I gulp the plug. A bard is not drab, gab, get the bag, brag about your garb as it's part of the trap. Exchange strops as sports, your snips causing spins. Wed dew on the lawn, no denier reined in. Not an ogre, ergo. Net 10, knit 10. Remit the timer as the stinker reknits. Tressed bread dessert, golf braided flog whips. Find my spot at the tops, like the fire's serif. As the pupils slip up, swap paws with wolf flow. This dog is a god, so check the orb, bro, for a bonk on the knob. Spool all the loops. If your gob is a bog, then your mood is your doom. Dear reader, lay dial, wisdom, mod sue. Animal lamina. This tool gets you loot. Your name tag is your gate man for what you choose. So are the stars rats? Or are the stars and rats you? Take a deep breath in and receive lots of love in your body. Ah, how fun that we have poems like these that we can just tune into and enjoy. How fun that words exist and we get to play with them. This next one is called I Tune the You. Because when you realize that the way that you tune yourself internally is the iteration of the infinite realities that you experience, then you recognize that you tune the universe, the one song that you're perceiving of. I don't tune myself to you. You tune yourself to me. My universe, I manifest these wild and wonderful things. I set my frequency to love. So love is always what it brings. My soul's emitting time now one. I'm always winning everything. I am prophetic. I am magnetic. Love seeks me out. What I speak is what's present. I am the prophetess polishing essence. I light up my life with the clerical rhetoric. What you've been looking for is already here. Feel in your chest how your heart beats so clear. I am the love. Perfection is here. I'll say it again. Resonate through my sphere. I am so loved, so successful and rich. I am so wise and I feel my palms itch. I know my life will be greater than this, and I'm glad where I am. Gratitude for what is. Signing these checks as I feel them flood in, signing these deals because I'm partnered with bliss. I am inspired, both God and goddess. I create joy because I know how to live. I am the oracle, see it come in. One and the other loves all that there is. I see the flood of the waves cashing in, carry abundance through mine, hers, and his. I am the sign, and I'm saying this is the life. And I'm saying I win. I want it all. I am one consciousness. I am this one. I want all that there is. Fluently flowing, I flower forthwith, fluidly flatter myself as witness. All I decree is what manifests. I affirm it's confirmed. All is done with a kiss. Thank you. Wildly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for receiving and enjoying. This next one I wrote when my car was having a little, a little bit of an attitude, a little um, tiff with me. And I was like, man, I wish I understood how transmissions worked. So I did what any reasonable poet would do. And I figured if I can describe it in poetry, then I'll understand how engines work. And I was correct because now I know all about car engines. This poem. I wrote the next two actually about that because once I had the rhymes, they kind of, so they're similar, but they both deserve to be here, as do we all. Okay. Empress Me, EMP, electromagnetic pulse through the streets, surging new pathways, railways and seams, new trains of thought. I am soldered with steam, pressed me together, iron still beams, phosphorus burns, a magnesian dream. Metal, magnetic, I attract what I see. I shift my antics and embody the me. Purest of addicts, I store memories. Energy kept in my cells, cellars speak. Brains in the basement go nads at their peak. I form my essence, and thoughts now form me. I can do this. I came to be free. I wake up smiling. The world welcomes me. I chose to be here, bold, brash, and unique. Infinite points, and yet only one me. I set and direct my reality. If I can or I can't, it's just up to me. My engine could run up a hill at top speed as long as the brake's not engaged mindlessly. If I'm grinding my gears, I shift up the speed, transmit my mission in word, act, and deed. Transit emission, my word carries means. I adjust power and belt when I need. Harness the speed of rotation to meet integral structural stability. Precision injection, I focus my steed, fuel my intentions with oil from the seed. I'd squeeze a stone if it needed to bleed. I'll force a rhyme when I need manually. Poetry flows automatically. Rhythm and rhyme are the time I flow free. I have no reason to doubt who I be. I'll turbocharge it to get where I'm gleed. Mix up my fuels, inspiration I eat. I pull no punches, my throttle agrees. I match the pace that gets me to the creed. Diagnose only to shift my decrees. Ignite up the fuel, and I will succeed. This one is more about engines, and more of it is because the last one wasn't entirely. I hope you like mechanics. This one is called transmission emission. First, there's the fuel ignited by heat. Those are the thoughts that ignite me. Engine drives pistons, my crankshaft turns wheels, my thoughts moving me to act as I feel. I transmit my mission through words that I deal, and I have the power to deal, hurt, or heal. My transmission does regulate stability of the structural scaffold of reality. Controlled flow of power, I belt when I need. I shift my gears to harness engine speed. Thoughts lubricate my actions and deeds, self regulate to cool down as I heed. All of the messages from my chassis run diagnostics and spell it out free. I'll not exhaust me, I will take the lead. I'll shift the mixture to give me the feed. I'll take it up and inject precious mead. I'll fuel myself with the words that I speak. My mind runs smoothly when I manually program the software to automate ease. I'm turbocharged. I'm a different breed. 10,000 horses can't pull me from the weeds. Okay. Thank you for being here again. I'm just so grateful. I love getting to share this. All right, this one's called The Game of Life. For when deep breath, relax. We're all here. It's a wonderful Friday night. Play yourself. You are the game of life. You are your sister and brother, all right. You are the stack of books shoved to your right. Mirroring death is the essence of life. It gets to be heavenly. Follow your soul. Listen to existence. Run rivers of gold. Energy emanates out with the old, brings through new programs. You feel as you chose. Choose what memories most suit you. Enjoy the futures you fluidly peruse. Oust other data no longer of use. You are what you eat, drink, think, watch, and consume. I am observing the presence around. Take a deep breath as my heart is unbound. Hit from the symphony, cue the surround. Orchestral soliloquy send me through the ground. Creating art is the best I can do. Observing the beauty and bringing it through with my hands, eyes, and heart, I bring out the views and amplify opulence, opalescent my hue. In this lifetime, I'm the artist, the lover, the wife. I traded my battle sword out for a kite, got tired of stealing myself for a fight. Electrified keys unlock brand new sight. My heart is a whole. I remember tonight. Rebecca says, so nice to listen in from bed. Amazing. Taught me more about transmissions in a couple minutes than I've learned my entire life. Yeah, exactly. Because I was listening, I was like, oh, this goes to that and that goes to that. And that's exactly like the human body mind system because the pattern repeating throughout reality is essentially the same. And we love that for us. This next poem is called Pyrite, which, as you know, is fool's gold. So that poem was a fiction I wanted to feel, pretending it's greater than what was real. I wrote you poems and praises as meals, while you gave me nothing and hope I did steal. I poured out your praises in hymns I delivered. I kissed all your thorns while I cut me to slivers. I got myself sick till I had the love shivers. Delirium hits when what's sweet is now bitter. I don't think I wasted anyone's time. I'll consider it research how not to build light. If I cast my matches and angle it right, the pile of splinters will catch and ignite. Call it a fool's errand. I'll call it pyrite. What glitters is gold. I am sold on what's mine. If I eat an ember, I become the pyre, right? I will not remember what burned me last time. If I learned it again, then it's new in my eyes. I am written to wonder and rung like a chime. I am twinkling laughter, the wind carries my rhymes. I am wondrous laughter. I've mastered this life, a magnificent matter. I'm present this time. I am the mad moment of magic that now is the why. I came here to play, and I rose as I rise. This next one is one of the shorter ones. It is only 4 lines. And it's called Solar Flare, which, if you peep this painting behind me, that's a solar flare, also known as a coronal mass ejection or CME, which is interesting to maybe some of you. Yeah, pyrite and pyrite. I think that's why I wrote the poems because thank you. Oh my God. I love it. I am a nerd. When the pressure of the light builds up so much that it bursts forth in a wave, you too can only hold yourself back for so long before your light bursts forth and illuminates the whole world. That's the poem. It's short. I will read it again. Solar flare. When the pressure of light builds up so much that it bursts forth in a wave, you too can only hold yourself back for so long before your light bursts forth and illuminates the whole world. This one is called Faithful Phoenix. I am faithful, the phoenix that rose. I am the earth here. I'm the ocean that knows. I am the drop of the singular soul. I am the soul of the sun's brightest glow. I am rich beyond my eldest dreams. Beyond money and mansions, I am self-esteemed. I rate myself high as I am what I see, and I see the world bright and ready for me. I am the joy and the peace and belief. I am love alive, and alive I am me. I am so happy with all that I see, my eyes and the I that I choose to be. I see the air and the earth moving me. I feel the love and the wonder that's free. Wonderful things always come to me. I am receiving the love I deserve. I fill me with ease, full of peace as I've learned. I love to breathe, universe breathing me. I sing the one song, I am majesty. I am miraculous, wonderful me. I am magnanimous, magic loves me. I am fantabulous, fantasy sea, swishing about through this ocean of dreams. I am the power of energy freed. I am magician, magic I am. I am magician, magic will can. I am magician, wonderful niche, wonder-filled sorcery for a wondrous me. I get all of the gifts I receive. I get it all, and I give as I be. I give love as it's given through me. I can bring through rhymes, cast the lines as I see, feel, smell, and taste as I hear the truth ring. Words flow through me as a powerful youth, amplify life. What we speak is our truth. I love to feel all the good. Good is the God energy of life. I flow it through me joyfully with ease. With each new creation, more love is released. I feel the love, how it amplifies me. I am this I am. I am love off the leash. Now, this next one, thank you for the beautiful power, literary manifesting magic beauty. Yes. Yep. Got to create it. Got to speak. As we speak, we create. So let's speak some beautiful words and let's play with them and make them rhyme and make them a little weird too for fun, for funsies, right? Okay. So, peace. This one I wrote when I tuned into the energy of peace. And it's, I guess, a different structure than a lot of the pieces I write. Peace is a cooling breeze on a summer's day, heat wafted from my skin, the most refreshing inhale, content. Peace is the pause I take when I hear it is raining and look up from my book to gently smile and close my eyes and breathe in and out, content, happy, pleased. I sigh. Peace is in the moments after a satisfying meal, when the fine was so bussin' that everyone present is silent in appreciation, nodding gently, soft smiles all around. The yes, this is what we came for. Peace is in the quiet hours of morning when the birds and I are the only ones awake. Spirit is singing to me and I am singing back. Here is grace. Peace is the moments after you hang up from a conversation with an old friend who just gave you an update on their life. Updates and everything is right with the world. Gentle smile curving upwards, cheeks and heart lifted. Peace is present in the stillness between moves. Peace is present in the flow of my movement. I walk in peace. I breathe in peace. Place energy at center everything. Present energy as center every day. Present energy as content energy. This next piece is called Love Works. And actually, I wrote it when I hopped on I was listening to one of Rochelle's lives. She was doing Reiki on a Sunday. She does self-love Sundays. And it was before I was a guest speaker at her event. So I hopped to listen, hear what was up. And as she was doing some Reiki, I had this poem come through. I am flown the love of my soul. My spirit is perfect and whole. I am gifted and love I do give. I am receiving perfect bliss. Bliss, bliss, kiss my neck and I shift. Feel my heart as I flow. See my eyes as I wisp. These words. Caress me as I lift. I ascend in myself. I am joy as I live. Oh, I'm so glad that you felt the peace. Thank you. Thank you. We're all magicians, and I love playing. This next one is called Playground Valkyrie. And if you've ever had a moment where you know, in emotional processing, you feel something come up and then you be with that part of you. And I remembered being a kid on the playground, and then my 32-year-old self went back and got her. And I was like, "You're good. Walk with me." And I took her hand and we went and we played on the swings. So this is called Playground Valkyrie. Valkyrie on the playground to save me from my past, retrieve the pieces of my soul and reunite me fast. The past I thought was dead and buried returned to me at last. I took the plug out of my ears and stepped off of the mast. What I once thought as child's play became my greatest sin. Backed into a corner, I thought I couldn't win. I had to disappear. I couldn't take more hits. I hid my own existence until I grew my wits. I grew into my wisdom and grew into my grace until the memories I'd meet with balance on my face. I opened my arms softly, my former self embraced, redeemed myself as innocent. I rose and took my place. Yeah, redeem myself as innocent. When I love those moments where we go back and we're like, oh my gosh, I was an adorable, beautiful child. And everything gets to be innocent when we recognize that the only reason people would ever do something unkind is because they're not conscious to something. So when we awaken to the full picture, there's no way that you can be unkind because you see that everything is you. And then we get to use the tool. Oh, I'm here now. I'm awake. I see. I love. I remember. Remember means to member again. So becoming a member of the club. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. This next piece is called A Measure of Rest. And I wrote this from a request sometimes on my Instagram, which if you're not following it, it's at Rome Wilde Arts. And I'll drop that in the thing later. But sometimes I will put up posts that say, do you have a request for an energy you want put into a poem? And someone, oh, pardon me, someone asked for rest. So this is here. Tap into the source, the center within. Breathe and relax. Peace is your gift. Let love overflow. All your choices now bliss. I am as I say I am. Measure notes played and rests. Rest is important for the whole symphony. Sonic space to integrate, absorb, and appreciate all the notes you received through your whole body. Rest and receive and be ready for more. The symphony continues. Play on. You're ready for more. I love hearing that. This one is called Creatrix Invocation, and I wrote it as I was going into business school last year. So I feel stability in my wealth. I feel consistency in myself. I am accountable for my mind. I add up my thoughts and the math comes out right. I play the equation and add in the factors. It all adds up as my thoughts become matter. I hold the line so the plot is not scattered. Stitch by stitch weave, I produce what is patterned. My picture displayed, I can see it from Saturn. It's big, grand, and obvious. I know what I'm after. It's a succession, progression of matter. Decide and arrange. I succeed in my laughter. Joy I create, both former and latter. Create and reveal. Success is the matter. I am creating a life as I love. Mind is divine. Love is my one. Winning is easy. I win for fun. Win from within. Uncontract, and it's done. Expand my reality. Learn with my mind. Absorb and embody. I act as my time. I am the liver. I choose when I die. Spin, cut, and color, my thread I decide. Fate is my choice. I perceive through my eyes. I decide my life is one that is kind. Kind to myself, spirit, body, and mind. I give myself a decision to thrive. I love the journeying path as I wind. Enjoy the breeze as I enjoy the ride. Win from within. Yeah. You know me. I love parsing words and looking at them and splitting them up. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it, as the children say. I'm going to share just a couple from books 1 and 2. All of those have been from book 3. I'm going to share just a couple from books 1 and 2 as well that I really love, that I also happen to have memorized. So that's also part of part of why I would share them. So this one is called Switch the Reel, and it's from book 1. Been incarnating here all through existence, been shedding my skins, shifting shapes, gaining distance between me and illusions that formed as I witnessed previous things, for I held to my fitness. My soul is the light, my brain the projector. The movie that's playing is just a reflector of previous thoughts that I'd carried and held to. I've rewritten them now, so this novel is new. I'm choosing my thoughts as an editor, directing myself as my wealth does accrue. Each corner I turn, I devise what is true. Each flip of the script, every turn of the page sets me to rights. Cue the lights, set the stage. All of us actors in this cosmic play of infinite roles, and we cast it this way. I open myself to each new dimension and learning and growing. Revise as I mention. The things that I view keep shifting their essence. I'll rewrite as I go. I am crafting my presence. I love myself, my authentic expression, my calling, my oneness. Been learning my lessons, each table that turns, been raining down blessings and soaking in substance. I jettison reticence. Breathing each breath from the center within, I open myself and the magic begins. One of my faves. One of my favorites from book 1 that I'm actually producing music for now. So it will soon be on Spotify with some beats and effects. This next one is Change is a Constant, and it's from book 2. I'm in love with the ones I remember I am. So I guess that it's true. I love everyone then. So who was I holding back love from in stealth when there's only just me playing games with myself? Because if someone's mistreating me, then I heal myself. I get up and walk when that's best for my health. And if loving and leaving are part of that deal, I count me as lucky because love is still real. And you'll never find change staying stuck to a wheel. So it's time to acknowledge the way that you feel and rightly assume that you came here to kill off all the stories you willingly spill. When I recognize part of me present to pain, I get to love her, though I used to refrain. I had judged myself weak for the places I'd aimed, or I'd missed the mark like my brother Cain. But there is no sin. I am able to say, give voice to my pleasure, and check the wordplay. Let what's dead drop. autumn leaves in decay, I maneuver and choose a new view here today. I embrace my new narrative, choose the upgrade. I am written, delivering self off the page. I am confident, certainly. Check where I lay, stacks down like Midas. What I touch is what stays. I have shifted my focus and seize this new now. Carpe this moment and take a big bow. I am praising myself and suggesting this how. When you plant seeds of pleasure, you reap where you've plowed. There are juicier nuances to be reviewed. There never has been a statement more true. You choose the version of you to imbue, or your will goes to waste as you do what you do. So sit in your suffering or transmute it through. Sit with your feelings, they won't overwhelm you. Give space every day in each moment you're living. Asking yourself, you receive and are given. Infinite knowing to show it is close, then nothing is planned over. Moments are chosen. Sitting in subarctic space, if you're frozen, empty the brain and remember you're growing. Breathing each breath like a bellows to blow in the face of a fire, feeding oxygen flow in each word that you speak is a miracle chosen. You gain inspiration. You speak and are opened. There's an ease to the pouring of energy flowing. As you feel, you are filled with the vibe and the knowing. If love's what you're choosing, high vibe in the moment, magnanimous attitude, alchemist, docent. What are you writing? Each sentence you speak, you're spelling it out, casting that which you keep in you as true. You decide what you do. All of the voices you choose to renew, each lease you re-up and refresh in your ease, manifesting the best with each breath that you breathe. You are tuned to it now. Completely release. You are tuned to it always. You've gained what you seek, a renewable life source. Tap into it free. It exists from within. Feel your spirit unleash. The uncoiling fuel enters me as I be. I am loved. I am holy. I'm sacred. I'm me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know if you've heard me do that one before. Thank you. Um, this one is called Philosophy for Lovers, and it's the 88th poem in book 3. Book 3 happened to end with 88 poems and be 111 pages. And the book document, the whole document is 123 pages. So it's 1, 2, 3. So I just think that that's fun. Anyway, here is Philosophy is for Lovers. Too late to be a philosopher that's naming all the stars. Now I'm a philosopher that's singing in a bar where everyone I meet, it seems, compares their battle scars, and singers on the stage up here remind us life is art. I wish I had a policy of following my plans. I wish I hadn't said goodbye to some of my friends. I wish I had a moment to tell you I understand. Sometimes love and loss in the abyss are holding hands. I wish I had a way to say exactly how I feel. 100,000 words and I still make up what's real. I decide my truth and create a space of health. I know what the secret is. My words project my wealth. I wish to see a world where everyone is well. People work in harmony and tell you life is swell. Unified in empathy, the earth is always healed. My heart is open and direct. I'll tell you what I feel. I feel a world that's coming in where we get to decide, choosing how we operate the shadows and the light, one harmonic symphony. And here I'm keeping time. I'm sounding a soliloquy with purpose to remind. You already know to be a neighbor and a friend. You remember well how to extend a hand. You remember now to ask when you need some help. When I get to give to you, my heart does really swell. I wish I didn't fall in love with everyone I meet. I'm learning to give up and let some words repeat. Remember to appreciate myself from head to feet. I'm opening my heart to show the places where I beat. I'd rather be an optimist and see things going well. I tried to be a pessimist, and life reflected hell. Sarcastic causal body took the brunt of all my spells. So now I'm careful with my words. I cast myself as well. The sentences I speak are sentencing myself to witness in the playback all the places where I've dealt. My cells store all the memories, and so I change them up. Revise anything I wish, because we are never stuck. If a memory is preventing you from doing anything, it's time to shine a light on it and hear the song it sings. If it's out of tune with the way you want to be, tune it to another note that jives with harmony. So, beautiful people, if you want to throw a number between 1 and 111 in the chat and see what page it lands on, this is one of my favorite games to play with my books. 108, got it. That was so fast. Let's go. Oh, I almost put this one in the document, so I'm really, really happy. Thank you for saying that you love how I communicate through my poetry. Okay, we're going to do 108. We'll do 60. We will do 55. Got it. Okay. This one is called May Cause Miracles, because a friend of mine messaged and said, have you done a transmission from the energy of miracle? And I was like, nope, but I'm doing it now. So, miracle from Latin, mirari, to wonder. A miracle is a wonder, a wonderful thing, a dream, an image, a mirage. Things are always as they seem when the perspective held is all benefits me. Computations over code. Hold on. Computations over. No more need to run this code. We've seen it doesn't create more joy. So let's create something else now. We know what creates more joy. Dancing, singing, loving, celebrating being a human. Legs, arms, and all. Wiggly, wriggly bits made specially for dancing out the cosmic life. The galaxy spins, and so do I. To invoke miracles, speak these words out loud. I wonder what the most beautiful outcome for this situation is. I wonder what the most beautiful outcome for this world is. I wonder what the most beautiful outcome for me is. I wonder. I wonder. I am fully experiencing miracles now. I am experiencing the miracles of life, of joy, of wisdom. I am in the flow of miracles of divine wisdom. I am wholly blessed and joyful. I am grateful. I am pleased. I am successful. Thank peace. Thank love. Thank God. Age 60, I'm coming for you. I wonder what poem you'll be. Ah, funny enough, that's transmission emission, which is the one that first there's the fuel ignited by heat. So that is one that I ended up going into the book document to get already. I'm going to do 55 because that one hasn't been done. Um, so 55, poem actually starts on page 54 and it's called This Moment, My Joy. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. This moment, my joy, is the spirit I call forth. What I choose to reveal is what comes to me first. I see a world where each being is being. I feel a world where each being believes it. We are all one, so let's help each other. You are my teacher, my student, my lover, my preacher. I pray and receive. All release to me features, new stunts and upgrades. My soul loves to hear it. My song loves to sing. Through my voice, I am bringing magnification, magnificence breathing. I feel my cells, each one is a universe. Infinite particles, countless, I'm easing grace in my heart as I am my meaning. Each cell is perfect, and it always has been. It knows what to do, it reacts to what's being. Vibrated through it, universal receiver, as I tune my channel, lies cease to deceive me. I'm here to enjoy this. I am as I'm choosing. What do I choose for the world that I'm bringing? Into a form, make it solid for me then. I see the people, each me as connected. So I vibe it out that each me gets the message. Wake up, and be alive. Live in presence. Love one another. Love yourself with no hesitance. It's all me, and so I need no credit. You don't need my name. It is yours as you get it. Body, mind, spirit, it is a collective. Oneness means nothing is separate. Observe all the earth that surrounds you. It's relevant. The only thing you can perceive is what's resonant. Are you triggered by what is perceived as a threat then? Do you fear a bee sting will condemn you to death then? Nothing can kill you without your permission. Okay, let's see. 50, 44. I wonder who it's going to be. And then this will be the last one, and we will wrap up because I want to honor the time container. Thank you for being here. Oh, this one's fun. Okay, this one's called Love Fields. Fresh and crisp and evergreen, sweetest field of grass unique. In every blade and flower I see, 1,000 different lifetimes be. The field of love is so unique. It always shows me what I most love to see, what I emit strongly with my energy. Is called through creation with my I sees. The eyes of my heart are always felt first, and the eyes outside witness the love I deserve. The eyes and the eyes and the eyes all observe. The eyes in the field focus energy first. Focused, I energize, loving dessert. It's the sweetness in life that gives it the worth. It's the beauty of life that puts our eyes first. With my eyes, I appreciate near far absurd. I am all the eyes through which I see. The eyes that I be, the eyes are all me. My heart's eyes are what's guiding me, projecting what's inside of me. If I'm a love for anything, it's for love itself that I be. If I'm a guide for anything, it's love itself I guide with ease. With every breath and song I sing, embody love, and I am free. I'm going to copy and paste this line here because in reading this one out loud, some of the nuances lost, but there's actually 3 different kinds of eyes there. So it's like the poem works with eyes as in yes, and eyes as in I, and I, and it's like, oh. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. This has been a wonderful, beautiful hour of poetry. Please, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, please get my book, and I will share the link here as well. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you are interested in hiring me for a poetry gig, I adore performing. It's my favorite thing in the world. And you can contact me here. I also coach people in writing books and adjusting their mindset and minds because that's what I love to do and I'm great at it. And yes, thank you. I look forward to performing more this year, more stage shows, more traveling and everything. And thank you. Thank you.